No matter how much you protect and provide for her, no matter how much you spend time with her kids, even if they ain't yours, you can be ready to put your life on the line for her and her seed. You can invest in her, empower her, and pour into her. You can check every box that women want from men. Ambitious, smart, goal-oriented, God-fearing, financially stable, successful, respected. No matter if you upgrade her lifestyle, upgrade her mentality, upgrade her vibrations. Think about that every time you're thinking about saving her when she in a bind. Think about that every time that you're thinking about signing something. Yo, bitch, and it won't be a nigga that's got more going on than you, or got more money than you, or got more motion than you, or got more knowledge than you. It'll be a nigga that'll sell it out for $100. She'll throw away the whole family, the whole household, the whole relationship for attention, for the validation of another person. Because in her mind, she's empty, and she needs to get filled up with affirmations from various places because she's missing something. Make no mistake, brother, there's nothing wrong with you. You him. That's why she chose you to sell the dreams to. The dreams of her being a virtuous woman and being a future wife and being a future mother to your kids. And she would look you dead in your eye and tell you she didn't. And go to the grave with it.
I'm 31. I've been married for, almost 9 years now. We've got a 7-year-old. And I'm really embarrassed about this, but I don't know who else to talk to. So last Saturday, my son had a soccer game. Some bigger kids started shoving him around, calling him names and stuff. I froze. My husband was on his phone, and he just didn't look up. But our next door neighbor, he was already on his feet. He jogged over, talked to the coach, talked to the kid, and the bullying stopped. And after that, I was so angry I could taste it. Angry at my husband, grateful to neighbor. And I noticed neighbor later that afternoon mowing his lawn. And I actually went inside and I pleasured myself in the bathroom. I feel awful just saying it. And now I'm questioning, am I emotionally cheating already? I can't turn the thoughts off. Sometimes I pray, sometimes I cry. It's a mess. I feel confused and don't know what to do.
Women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness. Every time you get pregnant, there's stem cells that come from that baby, and them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart, and those stem cells will always stay with you, right? And that is why any black man born in America, I can't with you. Most black men born outside of America and everything else.
So that's why we're going to Africa.
Why?
Exactly.
Okay, girl.
Why, Tiff?
Because I think my body is rejecting these American.
Damn. Wow.
My bloodline's like,
nigga
no.
Wow.
No. And that's why I'm a little bit crazy.
So you need this nut.
Or a white dude.
Oh.
Would you agree if I were to say that black men have failed the black family unit and have failed society? Because it's one thing to point out where women have fallen short.
Not at all. I can't blame men. Men did nothing wrong. Women messed up our society.
Tell us the truth!
These men were raised by women.
But the men run away from their responsibilities.
Because they were raised by women.
Ew. Just like that.
Simple as that. A man who was raised by a woman does not know how to be a man. He can only be a bitch.
Tell us the truth!
I don't want no pussy if I don't got no money. My don't even get hard if I ain't got no bread. I gotta pay bills. I gotta take care of my daughter. I gotta make sure my people straight. How the f am I out here focusing on pussy and I ain't got no money? I wouldn't even get hard. I wouldn't even want to ask my lady for nothing if I ain't got the bag.
A few moments later.
I think that black women can better support black men by not judging them by their accolades or acts of service. I think that we need to look at black men beyond their earning capital.
Right.
Because we are living in a country that is systematically trying to oppress Black men financially. A Black man may never be able to step into my shoes and do what I do and make what I make. Don't fall for what they're trying to do to make you feel like your man ain't if he don't have what you have or he don't make what you make. I think that the first way we could better support Black men is stop looking at their pockets before their characters and hearts.
Now, I want y'all to just wait and see how big this pie has to get before this woman smiles. As you see in the heading, in this culture, the tradition is for the groom to keep making it rain on the woman until she smiles. Watch how much money it takes for that. Now, I want y'all to look at that stack of money that it took for this woman to finally smile. Just look how much paper it took for her to finally smile. Now, listen now. This ain't just a competition. This is the man that's going to take care of her for the rest of her life. Now, that's their tradition. Fine. The man ain't got no problem with the woman, ain't got no problem with it. You should have saw the women in the comments talking about how Black American men always just complain about what they got to do for a woman, just complain about taking care of their women and blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, this is this man's wife. This is what happens on the wedding day. This is the wedding. These women over here, dog, they don't even want no marriage, let alone a wedding. And so that's why I tell you, men, don't allow these women over here get in your head telling you that you need to be doing what men in the Middle East do. And suckers like Yada are telling you, well, men in the Middle East ain't the only ones doing this for their women. Men in the Middle East are doing this for their wives, not their women. So when you hear a simp like him talking about, when you meet a man, don't go on a date with that man if he don't give you $50,000. Man, got these women over here living in a straight up fantasy world. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm finna create a platform, dog, and I'm finna start talking their fantasy shit to these women too. If they gonna buy from him, they'll show enough buy from me. My gift to gab. I got the gift to gab to make one walk the slab and give me every dollar she ever have from selling her ass. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create a platform, dog, and I'm finna start selling them dreams too. If everybody else gonna sell them dreams, I'm gonna sell them some too. The hell with that, I'm gonna do it. But I just want y'all to understand, man, that in other cultures, men treat their wives a certain way. Men provide for their wives. Men protect their wives. You out here meeting a woman, and when you first meet her, you paying her bills. I want y'all to come down the low and let me know if you've been fool enough to pay a woman a rent. Just let me know if you've been fool enough. If you paid it once, if you paying it twice, if you pay it regularly, just let me know. Why are you treating that woman like she your wife when she has her own crib and she can have other men in there whenever she wants to? There's nothing wrong with being a husband, but in order to be a husband, you got to have a damn wife. All right, I'm done with this one. Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload this Prism of the Ism. To when I upload some more of this Prism of the Ism. And as always, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace.